or the government can borrow more money, but it can't borrow much more money because it's already pretty well at the top. The bond markets then take fright, and then you pay interest on the loan, and that gets worse and worse, just like a family.
Here's Matthew Wright on LBC talking to a millionaire about whether or not it's necessary to tax the rich further. In a moment, the caller, Chris, says instead of taxing the rich more, the country needs to reduce spending. Obviously, there's the claim that overtaxing the rich will send them abroad. But as the divide between rich and poor grows, with 10% of the population holding 50% of all wealth in the UK, and with the wealth divide growing, we are heading towards a future that will not be sustainable.
Or you can reduce your spending, just like a family. And I'm afraid the only way to get out of this sort of the doom loop we're in at the moment is to reduce our spending.
You see, on that score, Chris, we've been reducing our spending since 1980. And I don't understand how our services, which are already broken, Birmingham City Council, can't clear up its litter. It's just, there are so many areas that are broken. I know quite a few disabled people. The idea that they are coining it in on benefits is just a total lie. It's a nonsense. But we have got people with enormous amounts of wealth who may not be doing it for growing businesses. They could be like your Jeff Bezos, wasting it flying around in space for fun, while people like nurses in this country, through their taxes, make up the wages of Amazon workers. So this is not an equitable system. It could be more equitable.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Okay, leave equity aside. Whether you think it's fair if somebody pays £1 million in tax, somebody pays no tax, that's up to you. But
£1 million in tax is fair if it's relative to the earnings, isn't it? It's all relative. £1 million in tax sounds like a lot of money compared to somebody who pays nothing. But if it's £1 million tax on £100 million of income, it's nothing equally.
But that's not really the issue. This is what I'm trying to explain. It's not the issue because it comes up against reality. Because yes, you may think it's fair or unfair. It doesn't matter. Yes, it's fair. Somebody's got £1 billion. Let's go and take 100 million. Okay, whatever you think about it. But the reality is that you won't be able to because he's going to go. That's the point. It doesn't matter whether you think it's right or wrong.
They say they're going to go.
Or not.
They say they're going to go. And I have to say, I'm very much with those brothers and sisters listening now who feel that if people who don't want to spend their money in this country just sit on it, want to leave this country because they don't pay any tax, well, good luck to them. Bye. Enjoy your life. Because you're not really contributing to the problem here in the UK. That's the issue. We need to liberate that cash. We need to fund a war effort. And so far, the only thing that I can see on the agenda is going after people who are in danger of urinating themselves.
Click here for Rupert Lowe's empty advice for white men.